Welcome to my little country kitchen. I'm going to be processing all these tomatoes tomorrow, making some enchilada sauce and some barbecue sauce. But first, I want to do some caramelized onions, so I'm going to start that first. So we cleaned out one of our freezers so it can defrost, and I found a ton of these that I got from Azure. So we're dumping 6 of these. They are 10 ounces each into my Instapot. Well, we'll see how many fit. And I also need to fit in 2 sticks of butter. I'm just going to stick it on warm. And that's how I'm going to caramelize my onions overnight, so they'll be ready for me tomorrow. Good idea, huh? Okay, I got my 2 things of butter in here. Oops.
You adding any salt to it or anything?
No, not yet. And we're just going to keep this on warm right here. Look, I'll show you. And it'll stay for, I'm actually going to make it longer than 10 hours. And then that'll just cook down and I'll stir it every once in a while. We'll be back. Okay, this is the next morning. Well, it's 11. And I put it on saute, so now they can actually caramelize. And we'll wait here and see how long this takes. It's 11:20. Okay, they've been sauteing for over 20 minutes now. About 23, 24 minutes. I think it's at a pretty good stage. Some of them are brown, like see there's fronds developing on the bottom of the pan. So I think I'm gonna call it good and go ahead and turn it off. And then now I'll take most of these out and now we can start with the enchilada recipe. These are completely done. I'm going to go ahead and stick them in these ice cube trays and then freeze them, and I can just pop out a cube for any recipe that I want some delicious caramelized onions in. It's a great time saver. I love using my onions this way. You should try it. I'm going to go ahead and cover this with plastic wrap and pop it in my freezer. Come back, like and subscribe, and you'll see my next video will be delicious enchilada sauce. It's the best one that I've ever had. This is my first one I've made, and I was very proud of it. Definitely it's going to be a keeper to put on the pantry shelf as a staple. And we've already used it to make some barbacoa, Cafe Rio pork copycat. So we will see you in a few days. Come back for my delicious enchilada sauce.